today is Women's Day. 𝐍𝐚𝐬𝐞𝐍𝐼𝐞𝐿
𝐍𝐼𝐞𝐿 I am a sister of the Holy Cross.
Sister Melania, Apostolic Carmel Sisters.
For us men, we cannot be sisters.
Give women equal opportunities as you give to men.
If you are a mother, be the best mother that your child can have.
Does someone have to go through to become a religious sister? Yes, our viewers out there, I welcome you once again to this wonderful show, Ask the Catholic Sisters. Yeah, in this show we ask the sisters, we ask them questions that bother us, the questions that we do not understand. What is the meaning of a sister and what is the meaning of a nun? What do I do if I want to become a sister? For the girls out there, not the men, because for us men we cannot be sisters. We heard from the first episode. Yeah, my name is 𝐍𝐚𝐬𝐞𝐍𝐼𝐞𝐫 and I work with Holy Cross Family Ministries Jinja, and this show is presented to you by Holy Cross Family Ministries Jinja. Allow me to take this opportunity to welcome the beautiful and amazing ladies that we have today to introduce themselves to us. I will begin from my right.
Hello everyone. My name is Sister Nancy Rose Njoroge. I am a sister of the Holy Cross.
Thank you very much, Sister Rose Njoroge. Yes, sister?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sister Melania, Apostolic Carmel Sisters.
Thank you very much, Sister Melania. Yeah, so we had these sisters in the first episode. If you remember, we had the first episode and we were asking them questions. Questions like, what is the difference between a sister and a nun? Questions like, what do I have to do to become a sister? Questions like, how do I choose a congregation? How do I choose which congregation can I join and what do I need to join that congregation? Very many questions. So today we come back in our second episode today, and we are lucky and we are blessed that today is Women's Day, and God has given us another chance. He has given us a chance to host two women who are also going to share with us their experience as women and giving us inspirational words and encouraging us, the community, on how to handle the girl child. All this is coming within this show. And right away I want us to begin with the questions, and we shall begin with Sister Melania, asking her the first question. Yeah, so Sister Melania, what does the term discernment refer to?
Okay. Discernment, it refers to the process of distinguishing God's voice, and it is done through prayer and reflection. Then after this process of prayer and reflection, then through faith, the person who is going through the discernment acts upon that by going to the you follow your heart after you discern, and then you feel that this is the way God has asked me to follow, and then through that way, through faith, you take up that challenge or that journey. For example, in the religious life, when you discern and you feel, I want to follow this congregation, as we spoke about last time, and then you follow that through faith.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you mean there is that time you take to sit down and differentiate God's voice from your voice?
Sure.
And that is what we call discernment?
Yes.
Wow, I need to do that also. I've not discerned. I need to do that and listen to what
through
God is.
prayer, and then you reflect about it, you take your time, and then you can be able to listen to the inspiration of the Holy Spirit.
Okay, so that is done through prayer.
Yeah, through
Wow,
prayer.
wonderful. Thank you very much, Sister Melania. Sister Melania. So now we go to Sister Nancy. Now, what is the process? What is the process, and what does someone have to go through to become a religious sister?
Thank you so much, Gerard. It is very true. To become a religious sister, it is a process. It's not something that you wake up today and you say, well, I'm a religious sister. No. It takes time, and it takes you through stages for you to become a religious nun or a sister. First, you discern. We have heard that word, discernment. Then you are seek, which congregation do I wish to enter? Then once you are there, you begin with the aspirancy stage. Different congregations have periods for these stages. So the first stage is the aspirancy. The second stage is the postulancy. Some congregations say candidacy. And then the next stage is postulants, novitiate. After which, now you become a member of that congregation by taking or professing the 3 vows. So after that, then you are a sister. But as you are told by Saint John Paul II, discernment is a whole life process. You don't end at that point. So once I become a sister and I professed my vows, still I continue with the ongoing formation until finally I make my final vows. But still, you are still discerning. So each day you say you leave it at a time in God's hands. So all these are stages to the religious life, but it's a whole life process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe to cut you short, sister, you said you begin with inspirancy, then aspirancy,
then postulancy or candidacy,
yes.
then novitiate.
Novitiate.
Then you take the first vows.
You now become a nun, you become a sister.
Yeah, once okay, novitiate is the time that you are identified now as a member of the congregation. So at that point you hear is a novice, but she's a novice, but a member of the congregation. Yeah, then after that you take the vows.
Okay. Now maybe something small, sister. You know, some people say, my daughter, she went to become a sister and she has taken long. She's there, we have not seen her for so long. So maybe just briefly, can you give us a brief picture, just average number of years or days or weeks? How long will that process take for you to become more, to get out of the novitiate? How long can it take?
Okay, different congregations have different period. I can only talk about Sisters of the Holy Cross, the congregation which I know and I'm very conversant with. Maybe Sister will also brief us about her own congregation. Our aspirants say it can take from 6 months to 2 years, because that time the young woman is outside. You are still aspiring, visiting, coming, until when you are ready.
Oh, you're still at your home,
Yes,
you're not yet?
you are not yet in the congregation. So you come, you visit, you stay with the sisters, you go home, maybe 1 week or 2. Then within that time, there is a time you are called in for come and see. So you really come inside the 3 months. Again, it depends with the congregation. Ours is 2 weeks. You come into the congregation, stay with the sisters, see what they do, experience their prayer life, their community life, their ministries. Within those 2 weeks or 3 months or 6 months, then you are able to see, is this what I want? Then if you say yes, at that point, this congregation admits you for candidacy. That is postulancy. Now congregation is 2 years. After 2 years, then you become a novice. Novitiate is 2 years, after which now you take the first vows.
So all that is 4 years and 6 months?
Yes.
For Holy Cross sisters?
Yes.
Oh,
At least 4 months, when
4
it is 4 years, when you're inside the congregation.
Yes.
But outside, it can be as long as the young woman is ready to come and begin this life with us.
Wow, thank you very much, Sister Nancy. Sister Melania, you can also share with us how long, briefly, how long you think it can take for someone from that first stage to when they are now maybe a sister?
Okay. So for us also, it is not very different from what Sister Nancy has shared, because we have something called keeping contact with the aspirants when they are outside there before joining. And then after they come, there is a process that you have to go through, like you have to, after you discern and you feel that you want to try the apostolic Carmel way of life, then you come to us, you begin with the first year, we call it candidature. Yeah, then after the candidature, you join the postulancy for 1 year, and then after postulancy, you go to novitiate for 2 years. Then after that, you have your first profession.
That is also around 4 years?
Yes,
total.
4 years.
Wow, thank you very much, sister. Thank you for sharing this. Then now the next question we shall ask Sister Melania again. So, for a young girl to become a religious sister, does she need to have a college degree? Does she need to have money? Does she need to be famous, or does she need to be local or their church girl? What does it take for? What do they need? What do you really consider for someone to come and be a religious sister? If there is something they need to have, maybe like a college degree or money.
Thank you for the question. We don't say that it is a must for you to have that. But if you happen to have a degree and you want to become an apostolic Carmel, you come to us, we will guide you. We don't. It's not like a first rule that you have to have a degree. But there is a requirement of some kind of education, some level of education, and every congregation decides we want this girl with this grade, to take our girls with these grades, we want this kind of education up to what level. So that one depends with every congregation. So for us also we have a level at which we take our girls. And if you happen to have a degree or a college, diploma or a certificate in some particular area, when you come to us, we guide us. Yeah, but there are some the necessary things that are very important, what you are supposed to have when you come to join us. Level of education, yes, you should have according to the congregation.
Okay. Thank you very much, sister. Sister Nancy, what about the Holy Cross sisters? Do you need to have a college degree or something, or have a car, or be wealthy for you to become a religious nun, or you can come the way you are? How do you do it?
Well,
Holy Cross sisters.
We still have also the same. I think at this time we have so much similarities. There is the minimum requirements that each girl joining the congregation will have. So if you come with these minimum requirements, the rest, they are just additional things which might favor you when you are religious. But it's still not a must that you must come with a college degree. But you have to meet the basic requirements at entry point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you very much, sisters, for sharing with us. And viewers out there, I want to let you know, today is Women's Day. Today is 8th March, International Women's Day. Today we celebrate women, we celebrate our mothers, we celebrate our sisters, we celebrate the religious sisters, we celebrate all the women in the world. And today we are lucky and we are blessed to have two women here, Sister Nancy and Sister Melania. And I would like to ask Sister Nancy, is it fulfilling to be a sister, to be a religious sister? Is it fulfilling in life?
Wow. For me, it's a very big yes. It is so fulfilling, and I'm really proud to be a sister.
Wow.
I think this is the best thing in life to have happened to me. And even if I go to be a girl again, I would still choose the same path.
If you're given the chance to be young again,
yes.
Wow.
I would still choose the same path.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I was going to ask you one of the best moments you've had as a woman in life that you could share with the people out there, with the young girls there. I don't know whether there's something better that you can share. Something that beautiful moment you've had as a woman.
There are so many experiences, definitely, of being a woman,
yes,
and at the same time being a woman religious.
A woman religious.
Yes. So I think this is a whole topic that we need to talk about when I say my experience as a woman first, then as a woman religious.
No.
But one thing I appreciate so much at this point is like being in Uganda. It's a beautiful thing that has happened to me. Yes. It's my first, my second or I have been to other countries, yes, but staying in Uganda, I think I've learned a lot. And I don't think I could have come to Uganda if I was not a religious. I don't think chances would be very slim. Yes. Then, at the same time, I don't think I would be working at Holy Cross Parish Bugebe again if I was not a religious. Yeah. So there are so many experiences, beautiful ones, about being a woman religious.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, thank you very much, Sister Nancy. Now, dear sisters, I know as sisters and as women, and given your vocation, you have encountered young women, you have encountered young girls. I know even young boys and men, you have encountered them, you have encountered me, you have encountered all the people there. But among the young girls, among the ladies, among the women you have encountered, have you encountered some ladies that have gone through some challenges that you listen and say, this woman is she's going through a challenge and she needs help, and the world needs to do better for this young woman? Are there some challenges you think that women are going through that we can address, that you think the world can address, that you can share with our viewers out there?
Yeah, there are so many challenges that women, especially in the 21st century, yes, are going through. Some, they are really beautiful that a woman has to undergo all these things, but at the end of it all, there is also on the other side, there are women who have come out openly and as heroines, and they have made it and they have shown us to be a woman is something that you treasure, and you can do it. So like now, for instance, when a girl is married at a very tender age, yes, that's something that should not be happening. Yeah. Allow girls to finish their studies and do the marriage at they have chosen that.
Yes.
But otherwise, those are the kind of the things I say, let women be.
Yes.
And allow them to make their choices
Yeah.
when they are able to do that.
To allow them to be women.
Yeah.
So viewers out there, if you know you have done something, you know you have a chance, you have the opportunity, or you have a role to play in women's life, in the young girl's life, and sisters requesting us, especially those young girls that are getting married at a young age, not because they have chosen, but because the world has pushed them, or because me and you has pushed them. So we need to do better. Back to Sister Melania. Could you share with us, among the women you've met, you have encountered in life as a religious sister, or even before you became a religious sister, are there some insights, are there some things you can share with us about the women that you've seen prosper, that you've really seen them making it in life, given the fact that they are women, that you can share with us?
Okay, I've encountered a lot of women, and I must say that I have had very good experiences with women, beginning with my own mother.
Yeah, yes.
She's a wonderful woman, and by the fact that she brought me, that is the reason, she gave birth to me, that is the reason I'm here. So the first woman I'd celebrate is my mother. And then I have encountered women like in my religious life. They are very good sisters that I have encountered. Actually, most sisters also, I would say, not only of our congregation but also from other congregations, who have inspired me by the way they live good lives and the way they inspire others. And also outside there, when we are, there is something special about women. We know how to approach one another.
Yes.
You don't have to be a sister for a lady or a woman to approach you. Yeah, there is something of womanhood that connects us. So I have had many women sharing about themselves, many women inspiring me in the way they live their lives, in the way they run their families, their businesses. I have had a lot of experiences, and I'd say that I'm a product of what I have learned from others, especially from women. I'm talking about women today because it is Women's Day. Men also have had an impact in my life,
yes.
But today especially because it is Women's Day.
Yes, sister.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you very much, Sister Melania. Thank you very much, Sister Nancy. And now, as we conclude and as we finalize, I would ask each of you to tell the world, to tell the community, just giving them an inspirational message, or just requesting them to handle the women with care, or telling them what they can do for a young girl child, or for a woman out there, to help them also to have successful life, to have some good things in life, but like asking the world to also put in some input. What message would you give to them?
To the world, I would say, give women equal opportunities as you give to men.
Yes.
Women are no longer objects, and our place is not again in the kitchen.
Yes.
We have come out and we have told the world, educate a woman and you educate the whole society.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I would also remind my fellow women, beauty is not physical, but beauty is in the soul of a woman. So we are called naturally to be women, and there is something in us as women that really distinguishes us. So, but if given equal opportunities with men, I want to believe one thing, and that is the motto I grew up with from childhood.
Yes.
What a man can do better, what a man can do, a woman can do better.
A woman can do better.
Yes.
Sure.
So, happy Women's Day to all of you, and be proud to be a woman, and go out there and do what God created you to be.
Wow.
And the world will change.
Thank you very much, Sister Nancy, for those nice and encouraging words. Yes, Sister Melania, what message would you give to the young women out there?
Okay, thank you so much. To all the viewers who are watching, and mostly those who are women, because this is your day, this is our day, I'd tell you that you have all that it takes to realize your potentials as a woman. Do not say that you don't have chances. Chances are there, and they are at your own disposal. Just realize them. If you are a mother, be the best mother that your child can have. If you are a working lady, work the best. Give out the best, because you are a woman and you can do it. And also for all those who are religious, my message for you is that let us realize the aspect of our spiritual motherhood. Even though we have not given birth to the children or to all those who come into our lives, we know that we have that potential to be spiritual mothers, whereby we embrace all who come to our in our lives and those we work with, and we help them to realize their potentials. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Melania. Thank you very much, Sister Nancy.
I want to serve you water, Gerard, because this is our day.
Wow, you want to me?
I get to understand that in Uganda, Women's Day, the people who serve are the men.
The men are the serve.
Okay.
So let me also serve.
No, you tell us, Gerard.
Yes.
Ladies, it seems they are served by the women on Women's
Actually,
Day.
I'm rushing to cook for the special women in my life. I'm rushing to cook for them dinner. I have to prepare for them dinner today. Yes, so let me serve also these two beautiful ladies. I will serve Sister Nancy. Wow, water.
Thank you so
Then I
much.
also serve Sister Melania.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for celebrating Women's Day with me. And I'm so happy to have Women's Day with you, and I'm so happy to serve you. Who am I to serve the women that we have here?
Yeah.
Our viewers out there, thank you very much for being with us today. Thank you for celebrating this day with us. And my message to you, as the sisters have told you, I will quote Sister Nancy: educate a woman and the society. No, educate a woman and you'll have educated the whole society. Yes. We love you so much and we appreciate you. Thank you very much. We appreciate and we thank Holy Cross Family Ministries for organizing for us this show. Thank you very much, Holy Cross Family Ministries management. Also big ups to our producer and the men on camera, Rogers Chifubangabo and Chigozi Paul and Father Berry. Thank you very much, the people on camera. Thank you very much, our viewers, and do not forget to subscribe on our YouTube page, discoverable as Holy Cross Family Ministries Ginger, and also to view us on our Facebook pages, Holy Cross Family Ministries Ginger, or HCFM Ginger, Instagram and Twitter. Follow all those and watch whatever we put, like, comment, and share. Otherwise, thank you very much. Happy Women's Day, and see you in the next episode that we shall have on 5th of April on Easter Monday. Together again with our sisters and other sisters that will be sharing with us in the 3rd and last episode of Ask the Catholic Sisters. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sister.